Build an influential kingdom enterprise based on kingdom principles. This is business architecture for kingdom ambassadors. The E-Myth Revisited for Multimillionaires Part 1. The E-Myth is a book written by Michael Gerber more than 25 years ago, but its revelations are so profound that it seems it was written just yesterday. The E-Myth or Entrepreneurial Myth is the belief that you can run a business just because you are good with particular skills such as baking, auto mechanics, computer programming, app development, designing, or a myriad of other skills. It is true that you must have a strong desire to share your skills with your customers, but running a successful business is a lot more than just possessing a marketable skill. There are basic levels of management skill and knowledge needed to build a successful enterprise. However, we now have access to all types of information on the internet, social media networking, courses on anything you can name, but somehow the need for basic management skills isn't getting through to many entrepreneurs. Yet, it seems we are making some improvement. The most recent report from the SBA, Small Business Administration, shows the effects of the available information via the internet. It is reported that in 2017 79% of companies launched have succeeded, not failed in the first year of operations. They conclude that these statistics are the highest rate of startup survival in a decade. The E-Myth helps us explain some of the answers to the questions: why did only 79% survive 1 year in business? Why did only 51% succeed 5 years in business? Why did only 33% survive 10 years in business? The reality is 67% were out of business after 5 years of hard work. That's over 272,000 businesses. You can just imagine how broke down, worn out and discouraged they were after putting so much valuable time, energy and money into their businesses. There really is no reason this has to continue to happen this way. Michael Gerber told us what to do more than 25 years ago. We will continue to fail until we listen to the advice he and other experts give. It's all a matter of the perspective the founder is taking. See the video 2 Business Perspectives, the Professional and the Technician. The basic hypothesis of Gerber's recommendations is: most small business owners work in their business rather than on their business. Gerber also says, people who are exceptionally good in business are that way because of their insatiable need to know more. Understanding the technical work of a business does not mean you understand a business that does, or provides, that technical work. Samuel Thomas Davis. Business research has revealed that many small businesses fail because of situations occurring in the business itself, not outside forces. Who controls the activities inside the business? The owner and the affiliates. A further analysis shows that the perspective of the owner, as they control the operation, is hindering business development. Your focus is on the technical skills you bring to the enterprise. For example, you may be an expert accountant, baker, computer scientist, plumber, or carpenter experiencing great success with your skill. However, as the demands of the business increase, various functions are not attended to, such as planning and projecting resources for serving more customers. This also includes the negligence of critically important administrative functions. When this much is left undone, the business fails. Critical functions must be managed and performed for fortifying and sustaining a business, which makes basic management skills extremely important for serious business founders. Basic knowledge of business management is needed at the initial stage of running an enterprise and also later during the development stage. The key is changing your perspective and mindset. Consider 4 practical advantages of business management skills. Of primary importance is the ability to maintain a manager's perspective. You enjoy the hands-on effort required to contribute the product or service you provide. After all, that's why you started the business anyway. If you continue to work with your head down on your service, product, or day-to-day details, and never take time to look at and construct the big picture, it can be fatal to your enterprise. Big picture thinking is your greatest responsibility, and you'll need to find regular time for it. It's a different perspective because you will not only work in the business, you will also work on sustaining, fortifying and growing your business. The gift of fantasy or big picture thinking is an essential tool for your growing business because it directs you to the personal and business success you desire. Strategic management is one of those exercises that will bring you to the realization of your dream or fantasized future. As the business owner, you must take time out of your busy schedule to be the captain of the ship, and the captain must have a map to help maintain the course, or the ship will end up anywhere or nowhere. The only way you can have a map is to take time to draw one up. This requires regular times of contemplation. Determine your best thinking time and put it in your schedule. This will help you have essential documentation including a strategic plan, collaborate if possible. Remain open-minded with a learning attitude and pay attention to your emotions. What could they be telling you? Daniel Goldman, in his book, Emotional Intelligence, has pointed to the importance of emotions, concluding that the emotional quotient is more important than the intelligence quotient. He believes that our deepest feelings, our passions and longings, are essential guides, and that our species owes much of its existence to their power in human affairs. Feelings, passions and longings are useful for our success. Read the book for an interesting insight. Practice patience to immerse your enterprise in the great vision that you have for the future, then persevere in the face of the many obstacles that you will inevitably face. The ability to develop and manage systems is also a critical skill. Small businesses that succeed develop systems of operation for almost every function performed. Business systems are activities performed in a consistent manner to achieve the organization's goals. They are performed in several steps, and the successful manager documents these steps for easy replication. To many, this will be boring and tedious, but once the documents are completed, this will give you, the manager, time to do what you enjoy doing and enable you to sustain and enlarge the enterprise. This is one of the great secrets of successful business that many small business owners don't know about or avoid. Creating systems simply starts with documenting what you do and how you do it. It could be called an operations manual or a systems manual or some unique name that might come to you, but the object is to document the successful operations that you want to make routine. Imagine these standardized systems being replicated to build a business 10,000 times its original size. This is business architecture for kingdom ambassadors. Build a multi-million-dollar enterprise to influence the 7 mountains of power, and be sure to visit geniuscorytraining.com for superior knowledge and skills.